That's gonna be, when I upload this to YouTube, that's absolutely gonna be my thumbnail. By the way, it's gonna be 2.5 hours of power washing, and then out of nowhere, jump scared by Captain America's. Just fine. Because I'm assuming this game doesn't have any music, right? It's just like little blips and blops and dings and dongs. Yeah. We can have that. Be just fine. I'm doing okay. Hanging in there. Can't complain. Vibing, chilling, hanging out, you know. Ooh, I see Daenerys has the has an updated sub badge as well. So does Med. Look at that. They both got new ones. Let's go. Glad to see those are working. What do I want? I want the DLC. The Lars Homestead. Hell yeah, dude. 12 miles? Hell yeah. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. Do it while you can, right? That's awesome. It sounds like a lot of work, Daenerys, just to make sure that the account doesn't get closed, but I kind of get it. Damn. Do I not get my... Okay, good, I do. I guess it's made to look more like a blaster. Nice. Referring to the... Oh, wait, is this soap? What, no. This is not soap, right? It's just supposed to be brown. Because soap would be... that. Yeah, which I don't want. I want this, so we're good. Oh, remembering how to play. Don't I need to... I think I need to do something in this level. But it's not here. Could perhaps be in the room once I clean all this shit up. All right, whatever. We're gonna vibe. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. That's the one thing I forgot. Stupid ass webcam. Loves to try to autofocus. Are you also on a walking journey, Spiker? And you've inspired others around you to join you? Last weekend I did probably pretty close to 12 miles of walking. So, felt pretty good. I've unfortunately been too lazy this week, so it just doesn't feel great. Dude, this game is fantastic. It's chilling and yapping and vibing and just general merriment. Yeah, I don't think so, unfortunately. It's way more satisfying when I can just blast at will and I can visually see like what dirt is left. Still satisfying IRL, but not to the point where I want to buy all my equipment and start making moves off it, you know? Please, yeah. Share away. I have enjoyed the updates that I've been seeing on your guys' on the OGDT occasionally, so. Please do. Can't guarantee I'm gonna look at them right this second, but I will look at them. Med, I feel that though about not wanting to move after work. Sometimes you just like are so drained and done. Then I feel that I try to go on a walk every day after work just to like get outside and be somewhat motivated to do something. So, but it's hard. It's hard. Oh, a Gumi, I need that. Does this still work? Yes. Oh, the Pokemon? That's, oh no, it's way up there. It's because I didn't move it. Do that. I just read your thing, Spiker, so. Well, that's good. It's always good to make. Oh, hang on. It's got a little... We got a little jamming off that one, but it's always good to have a healthier lifestyle, right? Like, and if you can make the changes and you can feel good about it, and it's something that you're able to maintain and keep up and feel good about, then yeah. Sometimes you need a wake-up call, right? Like, I get that. There's nothing wrong with that. Be wrong if you were told about things and then didn't make a change, so. I'm using so much water gun. So much water gun. They finished half the trails, Eddie. The other half are being done next summer, but the part that you guys saw is pretty much done now. So, also that, yeah. Also that. It makes a difference. Am I cleaning up sand? Is that what this is all supposed to be? Must be if we're on Tatooine, right? Sand and mud. Thank God. Daenerys, go off. Go off. This sounds like a nightmare. I don't know, I feel like this is not less of a water gun and more of like a hydro pump. I'm trying to think of what else, what other water move could this be? Water spout, perhaps? Is there a Pokemon move called just like PowerWash? That would be a good one. Honestly, yeah. Even if there are no Pokemon in it, just like cleaning up like Oak's lab, you could do the Pewter Gym. Like, oh, a herd of Kangaskhan got through here, like the Safari Zone, right? You can clean up the Safari Zone, I don't know. I could see so many. Even if it was just like Kanto, right? Like the Elite Four. Clean up all 4 of their like stadium rooms after a battle or something. Scorch marks. I could see it. The Pokemon Manor could be a good one. Trying to think of what other places are in Kanto. Yeah, true. This is literally just like a Squirtle bottle or a Gyarados or something, right? I talked to Eddie about this the other day, but I was thinking about it. I was thinking about Winds and Waves, and I would like, my one request for Winds and Waves is I would like a new Magikarp variant. And I think Eddie kind of agreed with me that it could happen if there was going to be a time for it. Winds and Waves would be it. Koga's gym would be good, yeah, because if you just like, you could go up to the wall and spray it and then it just disappears. That'd be a good one. I like it. What if you just cleaned a Snorlax? He's just laying in the road, and you have to completely wash him off. I feel like probably a little harder to pull off, but there you go. The millennial gray treatment. You're not wrong, I say as I look around me at my grayish walls. I don't know, the Lars family had a gonk droid. What the fuck? What other places am I not thinking of in Kanto that we could wash? Oh, what about fucking Saffron City? That's the one in the middle, right? Saffron? Yeah. You could do the Lavender Town Tower. Clean off all the headstones. Oh my god. Who makes this game? Future Lab? Futuro Lab? I don't know how to say that. Contact me. I got a deal for you guys. I've heard. Hey, you're good, Daenerys. Pop off. This is what this stream is for. We're yapping and chilling today, so I'm sorry you're dealing with all that though. It sounds shitty as hell. Obviously I don't have any ideas or solutions for you, but I'm sorry you're going through that, and I wish you nothing but good luck moving forward, and hopefully it becomes easier to deal with. Fingers crossed. That's funny. A shoulder to box on. Need somebody to lean on. Sorry, I'm moving something. I was gonna ask you what kind of graphics card you got, or what yeah, you said a graphics card, right? Am I crazy? GPU, yeah, you did. I was gonna ask you what kind you got. Wow. That is crazy. The market for that kind of stuff right now is dummy. Thanks, AI. Although we do not need to talk about AI again, because that was a whole thing last time I brought it up, so. Tech prices in general are stupid right now. Lavender Town became the radio tower between John and Sue. Interesting. Did I know that? I must have known that. Because I played, I mean, Pokemon Gold was the game I played through the most as a kid, so I probably knew that. It's just been a long time since I've played Johto. Yeah, I don't know if you had asked me that. I don't know if I could have told you that. Because I know there was the Goldenrod, like, radio place that Team Rocket was trying to take over, or did take over. But, tell Claude he can suck my ass, Alex. See what they have to say about that. Yeah, I believe that. But as long as you put the fancy buzzword catchphrase in there, AI, people are gonna fall for it, right? Even if it is something we've already been doing, selling and using. But if you put the word AI in front of it, then it's new and shiny. Well, I don't think anybody besides Google has ever claimed that their fucking Gemini AI has been helpful. So, speaking as somebody who has a Pixel phone and is annoyed constantly. New and shiny shit. Yeah, I actually do believe that. It's also something that's in your world as far as I'm aware. Counter. Right. It's the new hotness. It's the new hotness. And it's also more approachable for like everyday people. Like my mom at her job can use AI for stuff, and I'm like, oh, so I gotcha. They've made it manageable for the common man or woman, I guess. So it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Ketter, you code, right? So it seems to go more hand in hand with your job than, like, let's say Eddie, for example, because we know he's not using AI in the kitchen. So. As long as you're monitoring it and making sure it's doing the right shit, whatever, man. I was gonna say I've definitely flipped the switch on mine and had it be I still have the Google Assistant rather than Gemini because I just don't want Gemini in my life right now. I don't need it. There's nothing I would need it for. I'm good without for the time being. Who knows? Maybe there'll be a day where I'm glad I have it, but currently, I'm good. It is nice for when spam people call me and I can just click a button and they go talk to an AI assistant and they waste their time opposed to wasting my time. So that's the one nice feature, I guess. AI for recipes? The fuck? The fuck? Seriously? You couldn't put your... Is that not like silly easy though? Am I thinking of something different? Is that not like the filter thing that goes in to like filter the air? I could be thinking of something different. Okay, I'm thinking of something different then. I was thinking of when we reinstalled a microwave and I had to put a new filter thing in and it took like 2.5 seconds, so we are on different wavelengths. Well, I'm sorry your computer overlord could not help you with that task. Okay, what do I have to do? I have to do something in this level. It says, spray Luke's hopper while scanning on the E6 power droid. Okay. Well, where the fuck is the hopper? And because this is the power droid, I have to be able to see it from here, yeah? Am I dumb? I might be. In the storage room, okay. So I guess I haven't finished cleaning this guy apparently, because he'll start moving around, my gonk droid. Or am I missing out the bottom? Surely. There we go. Are you, like, done now? Nope, there you go. Alright, well, it's apparently in the storage room. Oh, it's right here. I see. Okay, well, just gotta wait for it to walk over here now. Oh, it's one of those. I know what you're talking about. The giant, like... I'm looking the wrong way. It's like square, but then it goes like up and then out. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. A liter of motor oil on an AI recipe. Yeah, that's probably, if they were trying to get you to make AI food, that's probably what it would be. Yeah, toss those microchips in there too. What? No. They're like good for you. Just sources, just trust me, bro. I'm AI. I know better. Here we go. This and spray. Is that not the achievement? Looks like it pops. Yep, there it is. It's so weird how you guys can't see it. The achievement's popping this, whatever. Got it. Doesn't matter. Gonna spray this bitch down. Where's the blue milk at? Oh, are you talking? Yeah, you're talking about the on the Pixel. Yeah, the search bar is annoying. I agree. I never use it. It's just there now, unfortunately. One downfall. But the reality, and also I wish the battery life was better, but I also was sick of just getting the same Samsung every year, so switched it up, and I'm sure eventually after another 1 or 2 pixels I'll go back to something else or see what else is out there. I like to try different things. Matt. 1 bathtub, 17 liters. You're trying to feed a fucking entire country with that lasagna recipe. I'm sure it'd be a fun experiment to be like, hey, let's see what kind of food is AI gonna try to have me make? Damn, this kitchen is kind of annoying, no? Yeah. You either got stuff ahead of time, or now, unfortunately, you have to bite the bullet on whatever tech you need now, unfortunately. That's a good question. I'm not qualified to provide an answer, but it's a question that should be asked regardless. Okay, how do I get back there? Good enough, I guess. Clouf. Oh, I didn't see that. Whoops. It's alright, not a Pokemon I needed. I need anything that has a little, like, DNA icon that pops up with it. Which I think is any Pokemon that has, like, a regional variant or a, like, evolution breakage. So, like, Poliwag, because he can go the 3, or he can do Politoed, or, like, Oddish, where they can do Vileplume, or the other one, Blossom. I almost said Synflora. I saw the OnePlus announcement, yeah, that was interesting. But also with the way that the US is right now, I kind of don't blame anybody for leaving or not wanting to do business, so it is what it is. What am I missing in there? There. I do not want to have to come back into this kitchen. Kitchen. Bowl and container. Okay, I gotta find which bowl I missed apparently. There, that one. And this one. Yeah, EU, I don't know what to tell you. Probably just cost, honestly. Okay, kitchen's done. It's probably a cost thing. I'm gonna assume I'm done in here. Nope. Because I don't really see anything else unless it's something small on the table, which it looks like, yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's, I mean, yeah, Samsung was just basically turning into the Android version of an iPhone, where it was just like expensive, and then they just put out the exact same product every year, so I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Like, don't get me wrong, they're good. They're good phones, and they like have a great camera, and they work and have a good battery life, and there's nothing wrong with them, I just don't vibe with it, so. Bro, I was one of the few people in the world that had a fucking Windows phone, like, I'll do whatever to get a fucking, just have something different. Not conform to the system, man. Mm-hmm. Competition is good for the consumer. If we have fucking Samsung and Apple reigning at the top, it's like, okay, well, sick. Yeah, the Windows Phone definitely sucked. Like, it was not great, but it was different. That's for sure. It was a one-time thing. I was like, yeah, this is weird and different and goofy. And then I proceeded to do something else after that. Also, not long after that, they stopped making them anyway, so they pulled the Google and said, you know what, this thing we're developing, nah, not worth it. Unlike Google, they didn't spend years and years and years making stuff for it though. Hey, how about that ladder? How about like here, so that I can go up here and turn and hit this? Maybe. Seems to be working. Yeah, but nobody was using him, that was the problem. Sounds like your friend and I were the only two people that ever bought one, so. Tough to sell a product when nobody's using it. Even for someone with unlimited money as Microsoft is. Are these things good? Are these Moisture Farm evaporator things good? I'm gonna assume yes. Nope. I see this sneaky dirt up here. I do think that's what friend means. It's like when you have to say like a girl who is also my friend. Or a boy who also happens to be my friend. An ex who also happens to be a friend. I used to have a BlackBerry. Back when it was like this teeny tiny little thing with a keyboard. I don't know why I had one, but I did. I feel like, yeah, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Are they still making stuff? Are they still around? Pick up? Wait, really? Oh, it was probably the ladder. So yeah, there's no way they let me pick up this droid. It is funny how overwhelming this game is at first when you look and it's like, oh my god, there's so much shit to clean up. But after like, what, I've not even been doing this 30 minutes and they're like, yeah, no, we're doing just fine. We're making progress. I used to bullseye wall press in my T16 back home. Those aren't bigger than 2 meters. Thanks, Luke. Appreciate you, bud. Way to go. Really made me look like an asshole out there. Yeah, the fold phones are just, they're too big. Also, I don't trust. I know they've been around for a while, but I don't trust. Shit would bust up so fast, I'm sure. Like a rock star as a ringtone, part like a rock star. That was, yeah, that was probably me in high school, honestly. Because that's when I had my BlackBerry, was at the end of high school. Which would have been around that time that song was getting big, so. I know. I know. I've never claimed not to be, unfortunately. Especially compared to all y'all. Ancient. All good. The Steam frame, that's the VR thing, right? Index combo, bro. No, fuck no. That shit was never my ringtone. No, I was a fucking punk kid in high school, man. I listened to a lot of like T.I. and a bunch of rap and stuff. Like, nah. How to Save a Life was never my ringtone. I can promise you that. So yeah, okay, so Sub 41 I do really enjoy. We saw them a couple of years ago on their concert when they came to town. They're awesome. That's more my wheelhouse in today's times, is like punk rock, metal, that kind of stuff. I feel, man, with the way that the fucking Steam machine came out price-wise, though, I don't know. I don't know how much the Index combo costs, but or when it was still around, or if it's still being sold, but I mean, if I used music as my ringtone, if my phone was ever not on silent, yeah, you're probably not wrong. A full circle moment, and dude. 1,200 for the Index combo. That honestly doesn't sound as that bad when you think of that Steam machine is $1,000 at least. 1050 without a controller or whatever, I think it was. Something like that. That just seems like a lot, man. That seems like a lot for VR in today's world. Don't get me wrong. I love my VR headset, and I am so happy that I'm still able to use it and play Beat Saber, and sometimes other things, but mostly Beat Saber. But like, that seems like a lot. Oh, it's the PC too. Okay, that tracks. I forgot that the PC was attached. I say no immediately, for the record. You know, sometimes I still think about that guy. Hopefully he's doing all right. Hopefully he and his Discord girlfriend are doing all right. Wasn't his status always something about his Discord girlfriend, like she's the sheep and I'm the wolf, or whatever the fuck, like cringe ass shit. It was always some shit like that. Hi CC, have fun on date night. He definitely would, so that he could have a VR date with his Discord girlfriend. Yeah, sad boy on the Discord messages. Nice. Almost got me with that one. He almost got me. Also, you guys are engaged now, so like, enjoy the date nights while they last. So yeah, exactly, that dude was like hyperactive. He's like, man, if I don't update my Discord status, people are gonna worry about me. I'm like, I don't think I've ever updated my Discord status. Not once. What do I have left? How do I have 10% left? There's gotta be room I didn't see. Okay. I did see that. I was reading the whole thing. And I obviously I felt kind of bad. To an extent I felt bad, right? Because it's like that's shitty. You don't want anybody to get scammed. But then I think, was it you that posted that van that was like free DDR5 or whatever? I almost replied to that and said, or if you're Tej, just put LFG Discord on the side of it. Oh my god. I was like, I can't, man. I can't, but I really wanted to. I was like, I don't know him like that. I can't be doing that. Okay, how did I miss 8%? Oh, this room, duh. Hi. She's fine. I'm giving you shit, Sisu. We still do stuff. Sometimes. I was too fucking busy. To be young again. Yeah, he said, I gave them my account info and then became suspicious. Like, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. In the year of our Lord 2026, come on. I sound 60 years old right now? Bro, I've always sounded like 60 years old. What are you talking about? There she is, there's Queen. Do I sound any different? I was gonna say, you're just getting Keter ammo at this point. I was gonna say. This is all fake, by the way, it's just a toupee. It's a toupee. It's fake hair. I'm actually bald as hell. Do I sound different today? say I can actually buy you I can buy you games on Steam now. So Abra, I need that. Why does Abra have a? Abra doesn't have a split evolution line, right? It's just Abra, Alakazam, and Kadabra, not in that order. Why is that an event Pokemon? Because it's Psychic, maybe? Does it also include Psychic Pokemon? I guess it might. Handing out data is just lame. Yeah, I was gonna say, they gotta make you work for it. Bro, if anybody plays or is involved in Pokemon right now, they're spending big money on that shit, because that shit is way the fuck too expensive these days. It's out of control. Out of fucking control for a fucking child's game. We are not having a stream for a long fucking time, I'll tell you that much right now. It's gonna be a hot minute before. Because the kid is not buying Pokemon cards that are like triple retail price. Holy, at least he's buying them for fucking retail price, but goddamn. It's kinda, yeah, that's a lot. Bro, everybody out here getting scammed these days. It's crazy. That set's gonna have a lot of good cards in it, so I don't blame him for trying. It's also the 30th anniversary, bro. Even fucking Eddie was asking me how to get a hold of these cards, and I told him you gotta get lucky. You gotta get lucky, or you gotta be in a Discord that tells you when this shit drops, because ain't no way you're getting a drop unless you get notified about it. Yeah, exactly. Bots and scalpers go crazy. Really, I didn't clean this thing all the way? Oh, it's the top. We did it. I mean, I get that, man. I probably would have done the same thing for a friend. Next up, the Mos Eisley Cantina. Yeah, I've seen people like delivery drivers start to steal that shit. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Yes, I would, absolutely. Yep, you can bet your ass if Bergie or Kev or someone that was nearby fell for a scam, Chops, I would 100% drive and punch them in the face. Because they should know better. Because one, they're my friend, so that comes with some level of understanding. Two, it's 2026 and you're a millennial. What the fuck is wrong with you? We grew up on getting scammed. We got scammed on Club Penguin, bro. Come on. I'm getting scammed for real. No, not even remotely. That's what friends do. It's tough love. Well, then you did not have an enjoyable childhood. I'm sorry about that. Club Penguin is awesome. That's good. You don't get that oil money. I recently came into a lot of oil and need help spending it all. Would you please give me your bank account details so I can forward you $10 million? Sure. Why not? That sounds reasonable. It's true. Queen, look away. You don't need to hear about my Club Penguin escapades. All the girl penguins I invited back to the igloo. It was wild times. We would dance and then stand around and emote and then leave after 2.5 minutes because she threw a snowball at me. Did you mean Disney killed that game? Didn't Disney kill Club Penguin? because they bought it and they were like, yeah, no. There's no Mickey Mouse in this. This can't exist. We're gonna buy you and then shut you down. I never played RuneScape. I never played Toontown, but I definitely played Club Penguin. I know people got mad into Toontown though. I feel like that was like a year or two after me though. I was too late to the game on that one. No, I never played WoW. I never did. I didn't really ever have a computer to myself. Like we had a family computer, but I never had a computer that was my own. So I never played like those kinds of games. It was always like Roller Coaster Tycoon and then Planet Zoo and you know, stuff like that. Backyard football, backyard baseball, that kind of thing. Where it was like a CD-ROM game, but yeah, never WoW. No, I was not. I don't know if that's a game or something else, but no. Whatever it was, can confirm that I was not involved. Something. It's something. Agreed about your points there too. Like if you're not like a techie person, sure, I can see it. But what happened in Gold? That's like some cryptic ass shit that I'm gonna have to look up later. You know, this is the last time we played this game was when we got on our purple pillow talk. So I feel like we could get into have some kind of discussion about that here. A gold jar thing. As long as they're making money or not making money off it, I bet you Disney doesn't fucking care though, so makes sense. Did you guys ever tip the iceberg on Club Penguin? that was the biggest myth to go around. Every server name was like, need more penguins to tip the iceberg. Like not fake in all exclamation points. Like oh yeah. Yeah, I remember seeing something about that. Like, why does my flashlight app need my permission to know my location and stuff like this? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no. Not fake. I scammed people back in the old Call of Duty days. I should clarify. I didn't do the scamming, but I was the I don't even know what you want to call it, like the bait or whatever. Where one of the guys that I used to play Call of Duty with would scam people into getting them Microsoft gift cards or Microsoft Point gift cards. Where we would all go into a private lobby together. My friend did, yeah. My friend hosted fake prestige lobbies. And he would use me as like the whatever. Like we would delete each other from our friends list. He would invite me and this other guy, and then I would pretend to do the glitch, and I would be like, "Oh, yep, I see it. Thanks, man." I feel like we did it like 2 or 3 times, but yeah, that definitely happened. Yeah. The worst part was I didn't even benefit from it. It was the other guy who was getting the Microsoft points. Yeah. That was probably the shittiest thing I've done online. So if you're out there and you got scammed by somebody named Kool-Aid in a Modern Warfare 2 Rust lobby, let me know. I'll send you $20 to make up for it. Yeah, when you asked Tej Ketter if he had a 2FA on, I was like, oh brother, like I really hope he had 2FA on or is at least aware of what this is. So. Yeah, I wasn't always as clean and wholesome as the Kool-Aid punch bowl would give off. Clip that, chat, clip that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a little bit different when you're just like, yeah, here's my password. Yeah, that shit was wild. He added you at like fucking like 11:30 at night my time. I was like, oh my god. It's too funny. Yeah. I'd be more impressed if whoever I did scam, one, remembered it, and two, found my fucking stream, because there's like, I think like 8 people that I don't know in real life who have ever chatted in this stream, so. Including the bro Starmy guy. Oh, at that point, why not, right? See how far you can go. Like, if they fell for this, man, what else can we get away with? Second overall by the Lions. I don't know if I know that one. I can quickly find out. No, I don't know that one. It's too NFL for me to understand it, I'm sorry. I like to pay a passing amount of attention to the NFL so that I know what the hell's going on, but not to that level, unfortunately. That one you can't really even blame me on being old for. You can just blame me not really following the NFL that much. Because there's people probably older than me that would understand it. Oh, they playing Sabak? They playing a little Sabak here, yeah? A little Sabak hand. And some shift tokens, yeah. Very nice, very nice. Okay, I've seen you use that reaction image before. I didn't know what it was from though. That's funny. Fuck, man. I'm sure he did. Belgium deserved to win that one, that's for sure. 100% deserved. The US played so fucking bad. It was just so, like, disappointing. He said, help you, like, what do you say fuck me for? Yep. No, I agree. I agree. It turned into a giant fucking circus because our dipshit fucking lame ass president couldn't keep his big fucking fat mouth shut as per usual. Became this giant fucking thing. And the team absolutely crumbled under the pressure. Deservedly lost. I could not even be mad. I was just disappointed and sad because it had looked like a different team for those first 4 games. And then the team that I've come to expect my entire life finally showed up. So, yup, it was just sad. Oh, trust me, I know. I fucking hate FIFA. I will tell you that I watched the games when they were on, and then any other time, if there was a commercial break, if there was a fucking halftime, intermission, whatever, and none of that shit was on. Fuck FIFA. Corrupt as shit. He's not here, right? So we can say fuck him, right? True. We got the women's next year, where the US should hopefully perform much better than the men's team. Fingers crossed. Spiker, I'm reading your thing. Jesus Christ. It's always enjoyable seeing scammers get scammed. I mean, that's true. But we'll see. I have higher hopes than I did for the men's team for our team. So we'll see. Reading the words Harriet Tubman incarnate is not something I also thought I would ever see on this stream, so. Did I catch that? Whatever it was. I don't think I did. Damn, I didn't. That sucks. You did, missed out. Yeah. That's why you gotta be better in normal time, man. Because penalties are such a fucking crapshoot. Bro, can you imagine if the World Cup final had gone to penalties and Argentina had pulled out? Like, what a fucking travesty that would have been. Thank God Spain scored, bro. Thank fucking God. No shots the whole fucking game. Yeah, no, I genuinely don't know what I would have done with my life. Like, not that sports should, you know, have that big of an impact on my life, but my God, that would have been so hard to take. Argentina's already a fucking shitty ass team to deal with, and all their fucking fans suck, so. Can you even imagine? No shots against Spain in 120 minutes, but we still won. That's some bullshit right there. Thank God it didn't happen. Glory to the kingdom of Spain, indeed. Viva España. Vamos. Hey, your boy Steezy Eiserman's gone, though, so, you know, it's got to give you some hope that maybe something will change eventually, yeah. Despite the fact that your captain doesn't want to be on your team anymore. Oops. You bought the bee boss and the collector in Hollow Knight. Oh, nice. Yeah, I vaguely remember fighting the bee. Isn't he called like the Hive Knight or something? Something like that. The collector, I also vaguely remember. Doesn't he have like a crazy laugh? I think Eddie would know. Eddie's our resident Hollow Knight expert, not I. It's fun though. Have you ever played Hollow Knight before, or is this your first time through? See, look at that, I do remember something. He's blowing up the team on his way out. Said, you know what, no, fuck this. If you want me out of here, we'll see how much damage I can do on my way out. Nice. It's a good game. It's a very good game. I definitely need to finish Silksong, which I'll do at some point. Probably just gonna restart it, honestly. Whenever I do get back around to it. We'll get there. It's not going anywhere. Billy G gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. And by him, I mean, you know, the Canucks. It's all right. We'll get him for like 3 more years, and then he and Jack can go play in Detroit. It's fine. We'll have him for a little bit, and then we'll share him. It's fine. It's fine. It'll all work out. We'll both get cups out of it. I think that's a fair compromise. You let him have us for 3 more years, then you can have him and Jack, and you guys can have your cups. Yeah, cool. Good deal. I would make that deal. If we win a cup in the next 3 years, I would absolutely make that deal. Nice. Yeah, it's also hard though. I feel like, and Bergie, I think we'll understand this. Just because I feel like he and I have talked about this before, but when somebody is like, oh, you should really play this game, like you'd really like it, it's so good, it's incredible, like you should really, like definitely play this, like definitely play this, you should play this, you should really play this. It's like, okay, you're making me not want to play it by how much you're talking about this. Like I trust your opinion, I will get around to it, but like I got other shit going on, so I'll get to it, don't worry, and I believe you, but like let me take it at my own fucking pace, please, and thank you. I'll get there. I don't doubt that it's good. Just give me some fucking time. Yeah, we would love that. I don't really have a comeback for that because our team has sucked shit for the last 25 years. So yeah, having a cup would be sick as hell. So I'm not even mad about being like, yeah, please. I'll take a pity Stanley Cup, sure, whatever. I don't care. But he's from Illinois, so it's like you can't even be mad about that. I don't know. That's his team. Like whatever. It would be different if he was from somewhere else, like the Blackhawks. Then I would give him a bunch of shit. But yeah, trust me. The Blackhawks beat the shit out of the Wild for the last like 15 years. So now that we're finally on top, it's nice to get some payback. But then then they go and get Bedard, and it's like, oh, sick. Gonna have to deal with his ass for the rest of his career. Yeah. I don't know. They're in the East, so I don't really think about them that much. I know everybody hated them because they were like the Patriots of the NFL or the NHL for a while, where they were just like winning and winning and winning, and they had Crosby, and everyone was bitching about it. But it is what it is. I mean, fair enough. You're from fucking Michigan, so I feel like that's probably a closer rivalry than I would care to have. So. Isn't Michael a big Steelers fan? There you go. Are you making progress on that list, Spiker, of 8 other games? Yeah, well, I like the Packers and I'm from Minnesota, so I can kind of relate to it, unfortunately. I'm trying to think. I think I've gotten at least 2 out of the 2 in the endings in Hollow Knight. I don't know if I've ever gotten all 3, but I know for sure I've gotten 2. Because my first playthrough that I streamed, I got the I believe what is the true ending in quotes. Because I'm pretty sure Michael and Eddie helped me get there. I'm fairly sure, but there is a lot of exploration you can do in that game, so I don't blame you. You walked me through 3 of the 5, okay. That I believe. Because I do feel like it is a game where if you don't really know what to do, you're going to end up with the bad ending, so. Did anybody pick up anything interesting in the summer sale? Other than Hollow Knight? Core Keeper. Why do I know that name? Oh yeah, I've seen this game. Don't know anything about it, but I've seen stuff for it. Hollow Knight, Octopath, Temtem. Got it. Tiny Tina. That's fair. Kevin, I played through Tiny Tina. I enjoyed it. I don't know. It's again. I know like Daenerys has asked me to play Borderlands quite a bit, but I don't know. I liked Tiny Tina, but it's also a game that I enjoyed going through it just slowly at my own pace, where we would just take weeks or month-long breaks between our play sessions. I didn't really feel the need or the itch to go play these long play sessions, so it was alright. Oh, sure. I've heard good things about Pragmata. It kind of caught me off guard because it was one where I saw the trailers and I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't really know, but everybody says it's really good, so good for them. I mean, I've played Fortnite. I think probably lifetime I've put... I'm trying to think, like more or less than 10 games total of Fortnite. Probably you're pretty close to 10 total. Half of those were on stream. I don't even remember. Oh, I think it was my very first subathon, in quotes, was when I had that incentive to play Fortnite. I don't know. Is there a way to see my match history? I feel like 10 is probably pretty close, honestly. I don't play it ever, clearly. And now comes the, what else did I miss? Oh, this bottom part here. It is a, it does look like a graphics intensive game, so. Jesus. It did take over the world, yeah. But I'm trying to think what I was doing other things in 2017. Probably playing Destiny, right? With a controller, no less. To be fair, I don't even know. When did Deepstone Crypt come out? (2020). Yeah, man, I probably didn't even have a... Beyond Light was 2020, November. So I really wasn't playing Destiny on my PC until a little before Beyond Light. Like maybe it must have started in 2019. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't have like the setup for it. What GPU do I have? Well, if you would scroll down below, I'm pretty sure it says, yeah. See, there you go, you figured it out. Yeah, 3080. Got a 3080 on launch day. And felt very fortunate. And then I took the old Alienware computer that I had and I bought a new case and I moved over everything and then upgraded the GPU with my 3080. I upgraded the motherboard. I added extra RAM. And I think that was it, actually. I don't think I did anything else on top of that. And that's the Frankenstein of a PC that I have. 3080 launch. Okay. September 17th, 2020. So yeah, it would have been right around 2020. So yeah, I've basically had this computer for half of it for 6 years and the other half for like 8 years. So, and it's still working just fine. Go to GameStop. I mean, I get it, man. I'm definitely at the point on AT-AT, let's go. That's awesome. Was I supposed to do something in the cantina? Whoops. Nope. This one, after you do it without using any soap. Easy. We're going to Hoth, let's go. Why are we power washing in AT-AT? Couldn't tell you. But here we are nonetheless. Nope, no soap please and thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say. I have seen that popping up recently as a discussion. So I am perfectly happy with what I got now because it can run the games and I need it to run. Time pole. I don't need that, but sure, why not? $50, $70 in power, but interesting. It's just too expensive, man. Everything is just too expensive these days. Yeah, 700 pounds is, or 700 euro is crazy. That's crazy. 650 is still crazy. For what, 16 gigs? That's crazy, bro. Jesus. Bro, I don't even think, like, I think back when I got this PC, like the Alienware that used to be this PC, back then, I don't even think it was $1,000 total for the PC itself. Obviously specs and stuff are subjective and different and everything, but just like, I guarantee you that if you took that exact computer that I had and tried to build it today, it's going to be way more expensive than it was on that day. So, which is not a crazy statement. I'm not exactly blowing anybody's mind when I say that, but it's still just like crazy how expensive everything is in today's world. Yeah, dude. That was the cool shit. It was the gamer brand, bro. And then I opened up the case and was like, oh my god, there's no room for anything in here. What do you mean I can't upgrade this PC? So I was like, well, taking it all apart and putting it back together in a new case. Lian Lee? I don't know what that is. Sorry, my old is showing. Damn, this bitch is big. What the fuck? I'll be here a minute. Apparently not. To be fair, at least with that one, I just threw regular Pokeball and I didn't really need it. But yeah, I'm not having good luck. I've never even heard of that. What the fuck? I'm looking this up right now. I've never heard of this brand before. But you're right. How about that? Yeah, it does appear to be gas, indeed. An RGB fan. I mean, if you're a gamer, you have to be an RGB fan, right? That's like one of the prereqs. That's gonna be the shift now, is that we went from like everything RGB, everything super cool and fun, to now pitch black, Vanta black desktop case. Yeah. It'll match your house aesthetic you got going on. I have technically my keyboard and my mouse are, do these have art? No, my old ones did. My desktop cycles through it, but it's also like, it's where you guys are and straight down under my desk, so I can literally never see it, so I never even think about it until I'm walking into the room. I'm like, oh, I guess it's on, because I can see the colors for once. I mean, can you even see the GPU? Like, it's got to be like one of the smallest things that you could have RGB on. Now you have actual natural light. You have the sun at your disposal now. how much could I get away with here? Oh, I can get the neck from here, bro. This is the way. Which you don't want to do. Just take it somewhere and be like, hey, build this for me. Here's the concept, here's the design, just build this. Please and thank you. Yeah, the if it's like flashing or changing a ton, then it's annoying. My keyboard changes, but it's very, very, very slow, so you don't really even notice it, which is nice. But yeah, that I can get behind that. Expect nothing less from you, Daenerys. Fuck, what comes out tomorrow, Dave? Oh, is it, no, Halo? Halo's next week, I thought. I'm playing Halo on my PS fucking 5, bro. I thought Halo was next week, but I could be wrong. Is it tomorrow? Oh, maybe early access is tomorrow, and the actual launch is next week, maybe? That might be what it is. Next week is Spider-Man, you're not wrong. In the theater, for real, for real. Still haven't seen a trailer for that, which I'm very thankful for. I never got around to the second Spider-Man game. Played the first one. I played Miles Morales. I liked both of them. So it sounds like you'll be going back to the theater for Doomsday this Christmas, yeah? If that's the case, Alex. Keep up your Avengers movie streak. Whenever we go to the movies anymore, I just don't watch the trailers. Just give too much shit away at this point. I'd like just actively avoid them. Put a hood over my head, or just like put my phone on the lowest brightness and put it like down to the side and just look at it. Because I'm not a dick who has their phone out during the movies. But during the trailers, eh. Do you really need to, though? I think I'm missing a lot. Master Chief on the Halo on the Nintendo Switch. Bro, when is Master Chief coming to the... Is Master Chief going to be in the next Smash Bros. Game? That would be incredible. Mm-hmm. Trust me, if the movie is on and I see somebody with their phone out, I'm immediately judging you and pissed off at you, so... During the previews and the commercials and everything beforehand, I do not care. People are talking and being generally annoying during all that shit, it's whatever. But if they talk during the movie, that's when I get like pissed. Metroid Prime 4 versus Master Chief, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Who's your main in Smash, Master Chief? What the fuck? Do we think that there's gonna be another Smash Bros. Game? Surely, right? On the Switch too? It's been I feel like it's been a long time since since Smash Bros. Ultimate came out. Surely they gotta be making another one, yeah? Surely. I know the joke is like, who else can they add? But like, bro, they were adding Steve from Minecraft. Like, come on, they'll find people to add. They go back to having like, what, 10 characters or whatever? Have it be the original cast. Everybody else you have to buy in a battle pass. Oops, it's not probably good. Or if you're part of the Switch Online membership, you get it for free. I mean, I could definitely see them paring down the roster because it was so big in the last one. I could see that happening. But I just can't imagine they're just done with that game, right? The franchise, like, surely there's more money to be made. Or if not that, just like a Nintendo Switch 2 version? I don't know. It's not like that game ran poorly or anything, but I don't know, just... not that I care. I'm really not even the biggest Smash Bros. Fan in general, but it just seems like a marquee franchise that they let sit for long periods of time, which... fair enough. I'm not your boss. New Smash Bros. Ultimate, yeah. God, Nintendo and their fucking naming scheme, man. Well, the best way to honor him would be to put his cat in the new game. Right? Have it be a tribute. Alright, do I start going up this thing now, probably? We're like halfway done. I feel like the legs are the worst part, just because there's so many nooks and crannies, but I feel like, yeah, I should probably start going up at some point here. As satisfying as it is to hit it from the ground, like... oh, that's right, they got the Air Riders, license or game. Careful with that neck. That's the weak point that they never really exploited in the movies. But they probably could have. Instead they were like, you know what would be sick? What if we used our tow cable and wrangled these things up like cattle? Hell yeah, dude, let's do it. I think that's supposed to be Luke's snowspeeder out there. Perhaps. Can we see Echo Base from here? I don't think we can. Oh, it's... wait, what the fuck? If the ion cannon is there, and the trenches are there, that would mean Echo Base is that way. Why the fuck is this guy facing this way? The hell? Okay, anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. Can I look closer? I don't think so. Look at all that blaster scorching on it. Oh my gosh. Probably don't need the extra long... well, maybe if we're down here, actually. Always loved the AT-ATs. Would have been sick to have the Lego set, but goddamn, that thing was huge and I would have had nowhere to put it. It's not enough room on that shelf, despite what I may believe. Ain't no room back there for that bitch. Cause that thing is huge. Man, hitting all these little, man, nooks and crannies is gonna be a little annoying. But we'll manage like we always do. So happy when they announced this DLC. I was like, man, I enjoy Power Sim so much. Bro, give me a DNA Pokemon, please, and thank you. You're never supposed to tell me the odds. But otherwise, I like it. So good job not telling me the odds. I'm trying to think if you could have snuck one more in there, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll give you that. Give you a little tip of the cap to that one. Don't worry though, I've already pointed out the lore inaccuracies of what I'm doing, so in case you were worried. As I knew you would be. Exactly. Don't get me, I'll fucking nerd out about Star Wars, I don't even care. Way past the point of caring on that one. Probably have to do the top of this thing too, don't I? Can that other tower get me up there? Hopefully. That was the last movie, I believe. I believe that's the last movie, period, that he saw. As far as I understood it, and as far as I understand his movie watching habits. It's probably the most he's chatted in this stream ever. Bro must have been bored as hell. Or nobody else is online yet. To be fair, he probably did, but that maybe he meant the last movie in theaters, because we were talking about like going to the theaters and stuff. So, oh boy. So he probably meant in the cinema. Although to be fair, they did release K-pop in theaters too. So, but he had probably already seen it at that point, because I know he and I talked about that movie at one point, so I know he's seen it. Whoa. Oh yeah, it looks like I can get up to the top of this thing. Hopefully. Up we go. Actually, you know what? We're gonna redo this. There we go. Now we're going up, up, up. Extendo hanging out the window with a benzo. All those satisfying dings. You'll love to hear them. What other, we talked a little bit about Pokemon having a PowerWash Sim DLC. What other weird collab could they come up with for power washing? Because really, it seems like they can kind of do whatever the fuck they want, and they'll make it work. The last one was Adventure Time, which I've never seen, but I know enough about to be like, yeah, okay, that works. Pokemon would make sense if you did, even if you just did Kanto. There's enough that you could do there. Star Wars, I never would have expected, but again, works completely fine. Marvel would probably be pretty easy. Clean the Avengers Tower. Clean the fucking, I don't know, the Hulkbuster. Clean all of Iron Man's armor. Clean up after this battle in Wakanda, right? Like, I don't know. Clean Thanos' ship. Do something in New York. Clean up after Spider-Man. It's got web everywhere. What else? You could just team up with Nolan. Do Nolan franchises. Clean the interstellar space station ship. Clean the theater from the Prestige. Clean up Cobb's dream train. Clean Arrakis. The whole planet. Good luck. I know that's not Nolan, but it would be funny. They already did SpongeBob. I mean, I feel like The Simpsons or one of the other, like, Family Guy. One of those you could easily do. Although I suppose they try to keep this game family friendly, so maybe not one of those. So much dirt. My God, how am I missing this much dirt? They could do fucking PowerWash and Deep Rock Galactic. That seems like it would go hand in hand. Clean up the space station, clean up these caves, clean up the drop pod, the entire drop pod. What about PowerWash X Dead by Daylight? Who says no? They've already had that game out for 10 fucking years, so gotta innovate. Get the new gamers, new brand of gamers in there. What would be the equivalent of like ball and gun gamers for people who only play like simulator games, like PowerWash Simulator, Thief Simulator, all that, all those fucking simulator games? There's got to be an equivalent of that, right? Like paycheck gamers or something. Life sim gamers? I don't know. Oh, there's the top. There's the top. Combine all of them and just call it the Matrix. Right? I don't know. That's why I thought paycheck. I'm like, yeah, they're just, it's like you're getting by. The daily living wage gamers. There's something, when the first time I heard that ball and gun gamers, dude, I laughed so fucking hard. I was like, that is such a perfect name for the COD and 2K and FIFA players out there. I would assume in today's world, there's probably people that are friend slot gamers, right? Like they only buy and play friend slot games. Which again, it's not a me talking shit thing. It's just like the reality of the today's world and the gaming landscape of today. Yeah, I only play Mecha Chameleon. I'm a real gamer. Huh? Forgot we had that fucking fucking emote for what's his face? Lawrence Fishburne. My God, what was his character called? It's not Neo. My brain just wants to say Neo. Morpheus, Jesus Christ. Clean off the turbo lasers. It's so funny, dude. This fucking stupid ass face, bro. Oh, that's a Barbie mode. I thought it was one that Ketten had added to like 7TV or whatever. It's such a good emote. Isolating a screenshot to make it crazy. Never not be funny. %done. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like minor cleanup that I have to do. Like, man, I'm missing. It's just that there's so many just angles that are tricky on this thing. Thankfully, it's pretty lenient. Like when you get like 95% done with an area, ish, it usually gives it to you. Like that. Every time I look over now, I see a stupid fucking face. Ugh. How close can I get to the edge without completely jumping off here? Okay, I'm gonna call that good on this one. Move over here. I'm surprised they haven't done like Star Trek yet. That seems like an easy win. Star Wars, Star Trek. They usually go hand in hand together. Zelda would probably be a good collab. Fuck, man, you could just do a Mario Sunshine collab and you just basically play the game. Because what is PowerWash Sim if not a Mario Sunshine ripoff, no? At its core. Is that clean? Is that supposed to be that color? Nope. There we go. Kirby? No, we haven't said Kirby. Kirby could work. You know, I don't know if I've ever actually played a full Kirby game all the way through, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I have, truly. But I could see it. Bro, where are the DNA Pokemon tonight? Also, yeah, my luck is not great. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. And then hopefully this reaches. should be fine. Actually, what we can do is grab this, put it like here-ish. And then should be able to get most of the rest of it from down here. Satisfactory. I could see that. They both, I feel like they have a similar vibe to them as well, like graphically. So that could fit right in, yeah. Somebody's already built, yeah, a crazy factory that needs help getting clean. Definitely see that. Hey, finally caught one that I didn't need. Let's go. Catch is a catch. Oh yeah. Plenty left to clean up here. Too many angles that cannot be reached. First single play playthrough. Oh, are you talking about Satisfactory? That's a dumb question. Give you a different one. Yeah, those are both lame, so that works out. This one says, how competitive are you on a scale of 1 to 10? I slam into my desk. Whoa. How competitive are you on a scale of 1 to 10? Man, I'm probably like a... I guess it depends. I'm going to ballpark it at like a 7. Because I'm competitive. And I want to win. But I also know and understand that, like, if we're doing something that I'm either not very good at, or the people that we are doing the competitive thing with are better than me, I'm not somebody who needs to beat them or like needs to have that satisfaction. I don't know. But I am competitive, and if I'm in a position where I know that I can compete at the same level at whatever we're doing, I will certainly do everything I can do to win. I had no bite during the witness raid, excuse me? Holy shit, that's crazy talk. That's crazy, what the fuck? Bro. I was in that bitch for the long haul, man. No juice. God damn. The after action report is going crazy. That's crazy. That's true. I did we got into it a little bit during the what was it, the raid before that? Vow of the Disciple, when we had our crazy argument or whatever that I clipped into that video. I don't know. I think a 7 is a fair point, though. For example, when we play kickball, I'm probably like a 9 or a 9.5. Like, I get competitive as shit about kickball, for sure. It's because I know I'm like good at kickball, and our team is good, and we can win. So that's something where I get frustrated when we lose, because I expect and know that our team is capable of winning, so. But I'm also not going to be an asshole or a dick about it. Like, I'm not going to call people out on our own team for a fucking kickball game. I also can, like, ground myself, so. Did I say that? What the fuck are you talking about, Fergie? Nobody said that. This ain't about you, man. Nobody said nothing to you or about you. Chill. It's fine, man. I wish it was under 60 degrees here. It'd be lovely. That'd be fucking lovely. As I say, Michael saw firsthand how competitive I get at kickball. I don't know the best way to go about this underbelly stuff, but whatever. We'll get it done. Ah, dude. That sounds beautiful. I love it. I need it in my life. I'm tired of this hot-ass weather. Get me back to the fucking fall, please. So I can wear this outside. I never launched the ball at Michael's head, no. He gave me no reason to. He gave me no reason to that day about it. He's born with a reason. He's got a whole ass command just dedicated to him. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches, a nervous wreck? Don't know about that one. I'm not mad about it, but I'm also like, We've seen better. We've seen better. I thrive in the cold weather, man. I long for it. I need it in my life. Okay, this is a little annoying, but we're gonna make it work. Theoretically. Here we go. He heats up everything. Sounds like the, what is it? Human Torch. He's the German Torch. I don't know, are you the one person who gets too, are you Mr. Freeze? If you're the opposite of him, or what's the old what's his name, like the Heat Miser or whatever? Fuck, what is that? What is, hang on, I think it's Claymation Santa, a year without a Santa Claus, is that what it is? Yep, there it is. Yep, the Heat Miser, and what was the other guy's name? Fucking... Oh, it's just the Snow Miser. He's Mr. something something. He's Mr. 103. Right? Yeah, go say something like that. Man, it's been like... probably... genuinely maybe like 20 years since I've seen that movie, so... It is indeed a classic, though. I was gonna say, y'all are up late on a fucking weekday. All good, Danera. Glad you're able to stop by for a little bit. We'll talk to you later. Maybe on Friday, maybe not. We'll see. Depends on how the evening goes. Here we go. Right? Yeah. That claymation was a little spooky. Put one foot in front of the other. That one I know. That one's like a fucking earworm. That was the snow miser, I think, right? He was like frozen solid and couldn't walk or whatever. They had to teach him how to walk again. What about oh, what was the... What was his fucking name? Wasn't the fucking... The Meisterburger? Is that from that movie or is that from a different one? I think it's from a different one. Yeah, I think it's a different one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, I'll try to warn you. To be fair, I think if you watch part of the VOD account, so it'll be a stream that has a VOD for sure. All good, Spiker. Oh, I feel that. That Santa Claus is coming to town? Alright, well they both start with Santa Claus, so. You can see why I get them confused in my head from when I was a child. Thanks, buddy. Have a good one. We'll see you later. I will do my best to warn you, Danera. Alright, we need to go back here. To get this last 3%. Oh, there's also a shit ton on the back here that I missed. Whoops. Hello? Yeah, wonder why. Wonder why. Eyes emoji. Now we're digging. We were. Like that. And like that. Interesting, huh? I feel like Bergie's walk streak though was able to be saved through VODs, no? Am I wrong with that? Bergie, can you confirm or deny? Because bro's at like 130 something. Yeah, doesn't I thought watching VODs like saved your streak at one point? Because there was definitely a time that you were like out of town and couldn't watch. So I thought that happened, but I could be wrong, I don't know. Okay, we are very close. What else do we need to do? Keep going up, apparently. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Everything's fine, we're fine. Physics. Physics. Snover, please. Please stay in the Pokeball. Please. Why is Snover? Oh, because you can go into 2 different evolutions. I would assume. Oh god. That's a lot of dirt that I can't see. There we go. Okay, what are we missing down here? Something apparently. We're missing something. No, wait, Snover. Is it because he has a mega? Is that why? I guess perhaps that could be the case. The background chords of that song gave me Celeste vibes for like a split second. The rest of it is not. Honestly, maybe that's what I'll do if I do stream on Friday. I'll just do more like quiz shit. I found that VOD where I did that I think it was Cece that sent it to me, where it was like a video game music quiz. It's like, guess the song in 1 second or whatever. Like with 1 second clip of music. That was fun. I can do something like that again. I enjoy those. Seeing how much of a fucking nerd I am. Alright, this is... Well, I caught that one, at least, thank God. Oh my God, this is rough. Doesn't help that I'm making this more difficult on myself. Surely? It usually comes down to like one big chunk of dirt that you're missing, and once you hit it, usually gives it to you. Apparently not the case with this one. Either that or I'm just missing the dirt, which apparently I was. There we go. All good, buddy. Good to see your name in the chat. Hopefully you have a good rest of the week. Sleep well, and we'll chat with you next time. I feel like this is the first time in a long time that I've been able to yap with all three of the German regulars, so that's been fun. The only one we missed was Daywalker, but he doesn't usually chat it anyway, so that's okay. He usually says hello, which is all I need. Inner rear panel. Okay, is it not this? Oh my God, this angle. It's gonna kill me. I was gonna say, yeah, I know. He's got a completely different zone from y'all, so it's alright. It's alright. There we go. We did it! We did it. That was a long one. I knew he was in South America somewhere, so that makes sense. We did it. We did it. We did it. Okay. Next is the Superstar Destroyer Bridge. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. On this one, I need to maybe stop the droid. Bye, Med. See you, buddy. Stand in the way of the droid's path. Okay. You mean this droid right here? Like that? And I just got the achievement. Lovely. Okay, well, this one doesn't look quite as bad, so away we go. Should be a little more manageable. Too many nooks and crannies in the AT-AT. Surely the Millennium Falcon shows up at some point, yeah. It's probably the last level. It's probably the last level, and it's probably the... You have to clean the entire exterior and interior, I would bet, of the Millennium Falcon. It's gonna take a while. Maybe not quite as annoying as the Adventure Time final level, but a lot, regardless. I like how they're texting on the side. I'm not reading any of it because I'm focused on cleaning, but it's like, yeah, the Star Wars people, they just be texting. Is this supposed to be Vader's, like... I guess this could be a holodeck thing. It's like, this isn't Vader's room, is it? No. Just a holodeck receiver, transponder, whatever you want to call it. Nintendo-ass way of naming a ship, though. What do we call a Star Destroyer, but bigger? I don't know. What about the new Star Destroyer? No, Nintendo copyrighted that already. Oh, I got it. Super Star Destroyer. McDonald's doesn't have super size anymore, so legally we're fine. At least in the sequels they called it a dreadnought, which, fair enough. At least it's something different. Even if it was just a dreadnought class Star Destroyer, it's still slightly different. It's better than Super Star Destroyer. Yep. So surely I missed something underneath there. The new Super Star Destroyer U. Sure to wow and amaze rebel fleets everywhere. Nice. So I learned a fun fact last night. We saw the new Evil Dead movie. And I learned that it's a direct sequel to the when did Raz come out? To the most recent Evil Dead movie. The 2023 movie. And Queen spotted it right away and she called it and I was like, there's no way. I'm like, that can't be the case. This doesn't make any sense. She looked it up, we looked it up. Son of a bitch. She was absolutely right. So go Queen. There's also a fucking mid-credits and a post-credits stinger in a horror movie in 2026. It's wild times. The Evil Dead universe. Evil Dead cinematic universe. The EDCU. Instead of the MCU, you got the EDCU. Because Evil Dead Wrath, I think, is the next one that's supposed to connect all three of them now, I guess. Buckets O' Blood, that's for sure. I realize this is a topic that nobody will have any care about, but this is a yap stream, so I'm yapping. And ain't nobody can stop me. 50 subs and I'll shut the fuck up for the rest of the stream. That's what pro streamers do, right? They joke about a crazy sub incentive and then somebody does it and they're like, well, I guess I'm stuck here now. Where? Debbie Downer looking ass. Or they play the Flintstones sound effect. God, I'm so fucking old. I need to stop talking. Easiest 250 bucks I made in my life. Except for me, it'd only be half of that, so. Easiest 125 bucks I made in my fucking life. You want me to sit here and let you listen to power washing and synthwave? Sure. Except I'm like you. We're electric car bros. Fuck gas. The hell? The Ioniq 5. I was considering the Mach-E for a while, but went with the Hyundai instead. That was the... I think I've had it for 2 years now? 2 full years now? Something like that. Actually, probably closer to 2.5. I mean, in the summer, probably close to 300. I only charged to 80 because that's what they said helps with the battery life or whatever, which I don't really drive that far regardless, so. Mine's also a rear wheel drive, so that I think is part of it too, is that I get a little bit better range for less traction, obviously. That Michael engineer. That's my favorite joke. Anything car related, it's immediately his fault. Somehow, some way, he had a hand in this. Somehow, Michael has returned. I think I was there, or at least around for a lot of that saga, where he just refused point blank to fix it. He had all the tools and he had the ability and the time, and he just refused to fix it. You knew exactly, you knew the VIN of his fucking car. You're like, yeah, no. Install it on this one specifically. This'll fuck with him. Don't want a Yanma, bro. Yanma, Eddie, can Yanma Mega evolve? Or does it literally just evolve into Yan Mega and it's not actually a Mega? Once that August update comes out, he won't know what hit him. While we're yapping, and I'm looking at Michael's sub badge. Is it this one? Yes. If you look up, if you're curious and you're free and you have some free time and you're bored and you want to look it up, Michael's sub badge is based on the Grape Illusion Magic Twist Kool-Aid flavor. Now that I'm like getting into further and further into these like months and years and I need new colors, I've started having to use like discontinued Kool-Aid flavors, so I had a lot of fun with these last batch. And that makes sense. I was like, I knew Yanma had something to do with the word mega, but I think, yeah, just the name mega threw me off. Oh well. Hey, you know what would fuck with the Pokemon players? Give this dude a name that says mega, but he doesn't actually have a mega. Chops was telling me the rumor is that with the Winds and Waves, there's going to be, I think it was Chops at least. Sounds like something Chops would say. So there's going to be like 300 new Pokemon or something. Obviously, that's total hearsay. And Captain Nita, oh my god. Isn't he dead? If this takes place during Empire Strikes Back, that guy's about to die. Wait, no, Captain, hang on. No, you know what? I'm thinking of Ozzel. Never mind. Forget what I said. That's true. I mean, the fucking Ocarina of Time thing got leaked. Along with the Star Fox thing, didn't it? Because I feel like everybody was talking about that Ocarina of Time remake before it happened. I mean, you fucking drafted it based on the leak information only. Once we figured out that the Star Fox thing was real. Are we actually on a Superstar Destroyer? Oh, shuttle. That's fun. Yeah, it does look like we are. Okay, fair enough. They got that right. I guess if I clean off this window, I could really tell. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Did I can assume everything back there is clean. I know you said this in your message the other day, Eddie. It was a while ago at this point, but I'm like very interested in what they're gonna do with the next console generation, because shit's too expensive right now, as we've been discussing this entire stream. And yeah, this will probably be the first time in a long time where I don't adopt shit early. Which is crazy. As the perfect target candidate for that, and as your go-to customer, when I am saying that I'm not going to do it, that's how you know you kind of lost me. Because it's also like there's no reason to at this point. Like, what do you... It's going to have, what, slightly better graphics and And, like, okay, I'm still good with what I have, and the load times are not bad, so... Unless GTA 6 comes out and takes 45 minutes to load the map, like... I'm kind of chilling, bro. Things are okay the way they are right now. Yeah. Shit's fucked, yo. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm thankful I got my fucking analog last year. I put a lot of hours into that, and it's fun to be able to just like, yeah, have a physical cartridge that I slap in. I can go to the local game store and pick up old N64 games that I never finished or that are beloved to me and slap them in. Hook up 4 controllers and play fucking like NFL Blitz and some other dumbass shit. Mess around with the buds. Nobody needs a subscription to do anything. It's great. Hello? Is this the same? It is the same. Nice. I like this one. It's got some good bass. One of the things I want to do when I change around some of my stream stuff is like, I want my starting and ending screens to have this music in a picture form. You know what I mean? I want that to be the vibe. Just need to find an artist who can help me with that. Because I love the person I work with my emails for, but I don't know if they do starting and ending screens like that, so I gotta find somebody. Which shouldn't be too hard in this day and age of the internet. But this is what I want, this vibe. Can I just send him a song and be like, hey, this, but a picture? You know what I mean? Synth outrun, digital landscape. Horizon Wave radio station on Forza. Whatever that means to you, but in a art form that isn't music. Eddie, did you ever play Red Dead 2? I'm only calling on you because I'm pretty sure Michael did. And I don't think Bergie did. And those are the only 3 people that I believe are listening right now. I mean, I know for sure Ketter did not. Yeah. Alright, you and I are in the same boat then, Eddie. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel the same way. We've probably talked about this before, and because I'm streaming, I'm just rambling and I don't really have a coherent train of thought, but yeah. Speaking of like consoles and just upgrades and stuff, yeah. One of those like, it was very anti-fun to play, but I really wanted to know how the story was going to keep going, so I should probably also go back to it at some point. It's also hard for me because games like that, I want to 100% in terms of achievements at least, but like Rockstar games are not games that are made for that. So like getting every trophy animal hunting and fishing and like completing every challenge of every mission. It's just like, this is gonna take more time than it's worth at this point, so. It's hard for me to break that mentality though, because for example, I just finished Star Wars Outlaws, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It was solid. It wasn't anything groundbreaking or amazing, but I had a good time with it, especially now that all the launch day bugs were fixed. But that was a game I could 100%. I could go through and I could do the collectibles, I could do the side quests, I could get things done, and it was a reasonable amount of time and it was fun. But then, you know, I look at something like Red Dead and it's like, you know, 1,000 hours to do this thing, and I'm like, oh boy, 1,000 is exaggerating, but. Hi, Micah. How we doing, friend? We are yapping and cleaning up a Star Destroyer. On a Wednesday, no less. Oh, yeah. I feel that, at least the smoky part and warm part. Our last week has been very, very warm and very, very smoky. It's been very hard to be outside. Especially for your asthmatic ass streamer. Yeah, I feel that. Because yeah, as soon as you start like putting those types of restrictions on, or those like self-inflicted challenges, then the amount of energy required it takes to beat those games goes up significantly, which reduces the time you have to get through your backlog. So yeah. Oh, that's right. We've talked about the sulfur thing. That's right. Yeah, that's tough. That does make it hard to, you know, stay alive. It's funny, I had asthma pretty bad as a kid, but then it just like wasn't really a thing when I was, basically from when I was a teenager until I was an adult, and then it just like came back as an adult, which fucking sucks. I don't know. I never really had issues with it until... You know what happened is I got RSV a couple years ago. Probably like 4 or 5 years ago at this point, but I got RSV, and ever since then it's been like, yeah, I've needed the inhaler and all that shit, so... Growing up sucks. It's overrated as hell. Oh, but you're an adult and you can have cereal whenever you want. Yeah, but then you also have taxes. and like life problems. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Lung trauma, indeed. Please don't talk to me or my lung trauma. Asthmatic ass boyfriend over here. Get your 6'2" asthmatic ass back here. Cleaning up the Emperor's chamber on the second Death Star, that'd be kind of fun. That's a big room. Cleaning his chair and shit. Whoa, so many things cleaned. Nice. Very nice. Daramaka, that's one I need. Sure. Someday that'll work, Michael. Someday that'll work. It is funny though, because I actually did get a Master Ball from an event, so I can't like do that as a joke because it will throw it. Someday though. One of these days you'll get one. And we will be the laughingstock, and you will be the one who catches the Pokemon. Bro, I need a Galarian Weezing in my life. Come suck up all the toxin and spit it out. That's what he does, right? He's like the opposite of Weezing. He's a fairy type or whatever. He's reverse Weezing. Please, make that real, Nintendo. Game Freak, I beg. Hey. So much gunk. Gotta clean this shit up before Vader comes back. Man, he'll be pissed as hell. Although I don't know if Ketter's still here or not. Speaking of Fortnite from like an hour and a half ago. Probably wasn't that long. Probably like an hour ago. I saw they added some fucking like Gooner skins to Fortnite, bro. They're getting on that Marvel Rivals hype. They're like, oh shit, people will pay for this? Yeah, throw Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, and Catwoman in there. I was like, what the fuck? I thought Fortnite was supposed to be like kid friendly. Can't be having these Gooner skins in there. What are you doing? It's the wrong audience, bro. Players, they yearn for the goon. Alright, as far as I'm aware, I believe that these are the first, like, Gooner skins they've added. I'm not, you know, completely up to date on what's happening in the Fortnite shop, but I saw those, and if it was reaching my fucking newsfeed, then, you know, it wasn't nothing. I think they also added, maybe it was Batman or Robin in, like, a Speedo, but... you know, we know where the real money makers are going to be. I kind of appreciate the Marvel Rivals just does not care. When I think of Marvel Rivals, I'm like, yeah, that's that Overwatch game, but it has the Gooner skins, right? Because Overwatch like never quite goes full Gooner. They try. But they're like, oh, but no, like no. Like make sure you cover up whatever we just put in. Like, okay. The David Beckham bundle. That's true. Marvel Rivals does equal rights for sure, which I appreciate. It's not just the female characters. Those, I've seen that Loki skin. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. The David Beckham bundle? I do not, that sounds like a fucking meal at McDonald's. What are we talking about here? What's the David Beckham bundle? That I am unaware of. Captain America skin. Oh yeah, wasn't he like bulging out of that thing or something? Oh, David Beckham is in Fortnite? Okay, sure, why not? That makes more sense. That, I mean, the World Cup and everything. They probably said, here's $30 million, David. Can we use your likeness for Fortnite? He said, what? What? Sure, whatever. Show me the money. Yeah, dude. Genshin can definitely beat the allegations now. When you compare it to some of the other stuff that's out there. Bro, even Genshin is like pretty fucking tame. Especially when you compare it to some of the other games just in the same like world as Genshin. Like, Genshin's pretty safe, honestly. It's an anime ass game, sure, but it's pretty safe, pretty non-offensive, if you will. Salute to flag. Yeah, I gotta look up this Captain America skin again. Oh my god, yeah, he is bulging out of that thing. What the hell? What the hell? Is that real? What the f- That's wild, bro. He is... They do not give a fuck. Have you seen this? Hang on. Hang on. Have we talked about this fucking... skin? Where is... Oh my god. Here's this headline. Here's the headline. There we go. Marvel Rivals fans spent July 4th weekend debating the dimensions of Captain America's dick. They nerfed his dick? What are you talking about, bro? You can't be nerfing my man's dong. What the fuck? That's crazy. No. No, bring it back. This is Dickgate. We need to be all over this. Somebody needs to pay. This is crazy. That's America's dick. They saw that line from the fucking movie, so that's America's ass. Look at this dude. Look at this dude right here. Holy. I'm not clicking on any of these videos, but my god. How do I zoom on yeah, here we go. Hell yeah, dude. If you turn him around, you can... That's crazy. That's crazy. I do see when I Googled it. Oh, here. Yeah. There's no way this is real, right? Like, hang on. Oh, this is on... Unfortunately, it's on a website that I hate, but we'll, is this gonna work? Yeah. Is this pre-nerf, post-nerf? This looks better. Oh, fuck off, I'm not. Wait, can I do this thing? X cancel? This should work. I was gonna say, Overwatch can't compete with this. They can't compete with the dong. Look at this. Look at my man right here. Holy. Bro's cheeked up too. Oh my god, he's cheeked up. What the fuck? Holy. That's nuts. Holy. That's awesome. Dude, good for them. Good for them for just not fucking caring. To be fair, I feel like... I feel like comic books have not really cared about keeping characters like PG at all. Like some of the like legitimate old comic books characters outfits are crazy. So at least like Micah said, equal rights. At least both male and female characters are showing off some skin, man. That's gonna be when I upload this to YouTube. That's absolutely gonna be my thumbnail. By the way, it's going to be 2.5 hours of power washing, and then out of nowhere, jump scared by Captain America's dick in Marvel Rivals. That's how I get the views. And then they have to wait because I'm not putting in a fucking timestamp. They got to just wait the 2.5 hours. Forget the fact that they could just Google it. Don't worry about that. Twitch streamer reacts to crazy Marvel Rivals skin gone sexual. That's incredible. What the where are you? Where do you want me to clean? Here? Up there? Okay, I'll go up there. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's gonna be my face. I'm gonna zoom in really far. We're gonna blur the picture so you can't actually see what I'm looking at. And then we cut in. to just power wash for 2.5 hours. Biggest bait and switch of all time. Did I really miss something over here? Oh, the desk. Yeah. Oops. I suppose I should clean the underside of the desk and the door frame. Okay. And oh, duh. Hi. My editor, Eddie. You want to get on that for me? I think he's the only one who has editing rights on my channel. Red arrows. And then I need to be like, I need to have my YouTube face, That's true. I think they did try to explain it at the beginning of this, but the X-Wing fighter is the next one. What do they say for this one? On Lord Vader's orders, we have withdrawn from the asteroid field, but suffered a heavy collision. Highly toxic and corrosive materials from the auxiliary atmospheric control system have breached the area. A maintenance crew has completed the necessary repairs. So there you go. That's how. I don't think it explains anything properly because they know most people's not going to read that, but you know, it's something. They tried. They certainly tried. You can't believe what I saw on Marvel Rivals. Blah, 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 blah. Surely this X-Wing is not going to take that long to clean. No, right? Surely. It's much smaller. It's much smaller than the AT-AT I cleaned earlier. It's going to have a lot of nooks and crannies, sure, but it shouldn't be that bad. Micah, you also have a good collection of emotes. I know Mike Cole does not have any selection of emotes besides mine. That X-Wing got dragged out of the Dagobah swamp. Hold on, Luke. Let me get your ship out the swamp. Oh, she a heavy bitch, ain't she? Welcome. R2-D2, Dagobah. Hope you don't mind the heat. Yoda used to it now. First come on down to Dagobah. Oh Lord, you're sweating. All time episode. Queen and I talk about this a lot. This is really just for Chops and I, but when Patrick gets James to laugh that much, because James always was like so stoic for most of his shit, but Patrick can get James to laugh so fucking much, it just kills me. Oh. I mean, hang on. Hold on a tick. I thought there was a way to do this, but apparently not. Obi-Wan, this boy too old. I'm not saying the rest of that, but Obi-Wan, this boy too old. How do I do this? Obi-Wan, there we go. That's what I wanted to do.
Mike Mochi has just subscribed.
There you go. Now you got your favorite emotes back. Bro, for $5, the joke is worth it. Enjoy your favorite emotes. But truly enjoy the lack of ads. I know you hit that fucking button. Be sure to thank them for your sub. That's my way of saying thanks for being Pokemon Go friends with me and the fact that we hit Lucky Friends, so that's truly where it's coming from. Oh, we're already like halfway done with this thing, hell yeah. We're so fucking back. And, spoiler alert, we're adding new emotes soon. Soon.tm. Hell yeah. Let's say we'll have to figure out what Pokemons we want to trade. I feel like you'll enjoy at least one of them, Chops. I've gotten approval and sign off on them, so I think you'll like them. Oh, you have the Haunter one. Wow, I wasn't sure if you had that one. Which also means you have the Ghastly one as well. Nice. I think 2 people have the Gengar. It tells me when I go and look at the bits thing. I think 2 people have the Gengar. And yeah, Bergie's one of them. But nobody has the Gigantamax one. Yeah. Or maybe I'm thinking of, because it goes Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar's the king. I think Mega Gengar is the next one. And then the one after that is the Gigantamax Gengar. Because then after that, nobody has that one, so I don't need to worry about it. But the one after that, I would have to start thinking about shinies probably. Yeah, the Dynamax. I think somebody has the Dynamax. I don't know if it's Kev. Or sorry, not the Dynamax, the Mega. Yeah, somebody has it. Dave has it. There you go. Dave's got it right there. I don't know. Maybe. Let me look. Okay, 3 people have the Gengar that Bergie put up. And then 2 people have the next one, which is Mega Gengar. But nobody has the one after that. The one after that is at 50,000. So, no, nobody has that one. So I don't know how far away you are from that one, Michael, but I can't imagine it's 23,000 away. Because that would mean you also have the Haunter? No, you would also have at least the Gengar, which I don't think you do. You can just, I think you can just see what emotes you have, no? Because you clearly have the Haunter one. I don't know if it says, like, if you're far off from the next one or not. I don't know how it works. It also doesn't tell me who has which ones on my end. It just says that this many viewers have them. Also, if you're gonna do it, save it for the August stream. Yeah, that I don't know, but somebody here could probably tell you. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, spend $616 on a stupid ass emote so you can say that you're the only person in the world that has it besides me. Oh, there you go. Michael's gotcha queen. Yeah, a good cause. Cause I'm trying to feed my family. Being me and my wife. Cause I want to get paid. Cause I have a lot of medical bills. Which is technically not true anymore because I paid everything off and everything is free for the rest of the year, theoretically, but not fun and not cheap. Also not a pity party. I knew what I did being born in America. I knew what I got myself into. I got to pick. They said, you want to go to America? Really? There's no universal health care. And I'll say, fuck it. Put on hard mode. Give me an uncurable disease. Yes, I did. Believe it or not, when you have surgery, on top of like 8 visits to the ER, you do hit your deductible pretty quick. So yes. But of course, it hits and then I'm healthy, so. Now every time I go, I'm just like, yep, do whatever you want. I don't care. What am I missing? What the fuck? How am I? Oh, you know what? I bet you can open the fucking wings. Lock S foils in attack position. Surely. Surely there's a way to do it. Or once you clean everything, it happens, maybe. Hello? What am I missing here? Underneath? Ah, underneath. Say we're only at 81%. Hello? Aha, there we go. Aha! That's very cool. Love that. Love it. You know what? Oh my god. There we go. Oof, grimy in here. Holy. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, get up, please. Thank you. Thank you. Everything's fine. What could I possibly have missed? Are we good on this side? I'm gonna go with yes. And hope. Kerplunk. Kerplunk. Okay, just now on this side. Give me a ladder, please, and thank you. Whoa. After this one, we can at least see what the last. I'm assuming the last. It's gotta be the Millennium Falcon, right? Surely. Surely that's the final level. Oh, I did miss something over here. Oh, how about that? And there we go. Let's see what this last one is. There it is, the Millennium Falcon. The Empire. Oh, so this is post episode 6 because Lando's returning the Falcon and he wants it in good condition, which means aha! Good for them. Good for them for actually having a lore accurate Millennium Falcon. So this is like the fucking main menu from Rogue Squadron. Hell yeah. The radar dish has been knocked off. Love that. Nice. Can I go inside? Surely. Maybe once you clean everything, you can go inside. Once you clean the entire outside, it opens up. Probably. Maybe. I would assume. Maybe not though, this seems pretty big. It's in front of the Falcon, okay. Head to the front left landing gear and to look just above it. Oh, this? The secret blaster. That was the achievement. The extra achievement for that was to just clean that blaster, which is weird because you would do that anyway, but whatever. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna move forward on this one because it's gonna take a while, and I'm not quite at 3 hours, but close enough, and it's a weeknight, so it's chill. We'll come back, or I'll come back and do this at some point. Thanks for another yap session with PowerWash. It's always a good time because this game takes like no energy to focus on, so it's great. I'm sure he had to. He's the king of Star Wars right now, so he absolutely had to. Nothing gets past him and Kathleen Kennedy. Although I don't know if she has much sway anymore, to be fair, but the joke is still funny. Any day I can knock out achievements while also being on stream is a good day. 2 for 1. Hell yeah. That thing be spinning. That boy is spinning that thing. Like Captain America out here. When do I power wash Grogu? That would be funny. Honestly, it would not shock me if they did have like a... They could easily do a Mando and Grogu edition. Because you could, I mean, you could wash his Razor Crest ship. You could wash his... his Naboo Starfighter ship. You could power wash his homestead with Grogu's little carrying case thing. Mandalorian place. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you could do with Star Wars. Android. I am an Android boy. Which is funny because we were talking about phones for the first like 30 minutes of the stream-ish. Or it got brought up at least that we were discussing. Did I see the new Galaxy Folds 8? I did not, but we can pull them up quick. I've always been a little hesitant of the Fold phones. Just because I don't know, they seem huge. There's a wide boy and then the candy bar on? What the fuck? What the fuck? Here, I'm gonna pull this up. Do you really? I don't think I've, I think one friend one time had a flip where it was like, it would just flip, but I think that the folds come out, right? Or like a book. Here, we'll do this. I think that's the right window. Yep, there we go. Assuming you're talking about this. Does she? Are we talking about the same person? Is this what we're talking about? This thing is tiny. This doesn't look like that crazy in their hands, though, I will say. Normally it feels so big. This is more what I was expecting. This feels bigger. It's genuinely like a little like Kindle or something. There's a smaller Fold 8 that looks more like a Passport. The Fold 8 Ultra is the big one. Interesting. I don't care about AI. That's interesting. The short? This is the short, I see. Here, I'm gonna pull this up and then immediately mute it and not give you the credit, but oh my god, bro, I don't care. I don't care, show me the same, right, I think he was probably showing, he has all of them right in front of him, what the fuck? Something like this, yeah, is more realistic. Samsung store should have most of it. Here, hang on. We'll go to the Samsung store. This? Interesting. Okay, yeah. I need that Pokemon anyway. Good shout. Why is Arctibax a DNA Pokemon? Because it has a Mega? I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. So this is, you said the smaller Fold 8 and then the Fold 8 Ultra. So this is the smaller one. I kind of hate this color, I'm not gonna lie. I like green, but pistachio, ugh. Can I compare by doing this? Oh god. Also, oh my god, that's a crazy number. That's an insane number. Oh my god. Here, the ultra full date. Got it. Yeah, I was gonna say, this looks like it's gonna open up into a fucking laptop. Holy shit. This green, I love. Green shadow. That's the kind of green I'm into. We love this. We love this color. My god. What's crazy though is that this is, I mean, where was it? This is still a crazy number, but the fact that the other one for being so much smaller is only 200 bucks less, that's nuts. You can fold it halfway and use the bottom screen as a keyboard. I mean, it basically is a laptop then, my god. Good lord. That's crazy. Be fun to play with. Holy. That's wild. That's wild. Well. Wow. This is what we do on these Yap streams as well. Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know if I could ever shell out that much for a phone, but that's cool though. I'm glad you like yours. Yeah, I genuinely don't think I know anybody who has a phone like that. I guess other than one person who I don't chat with that much. But yeah. Well, thanks for sharing. That was fun. Last time it was the purple pillow. This time it was the Samsung. And then, yeah, who knows what it'll be next time. Who knows? I didn't even finish this playlist. Let's go. That's awesome. We love pillows here. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure, like, if you trade stuff in and get discounts and stuff, it's not, you're not paying that full amount, but still, that's just like a scary, wild number to see in front of you when you're talking about a phone that you carry around everywhere. Insane. Yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks for hanging out. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Maybe see you Friday. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah. Have a good one. No, you, bitch. Bye, friends.